Everyone, I'm here with the haul from Profusion Cosmetics for you, and I apologize I'm not on camera, but I went to the Ohio State Fair today and it was a long tiring day and I just looked horrible. So you can see I'm in my Great Dane t-shirt and I'm just kind of resting for work tomorrow. And I'll go ahead and show you right here, you little fella. Hi buddy. You know they're always by my side, so there's number one. And here's sweet number two. Isn't she a doll? That's Dottie, and the big guy behind me is Dozer. So they're here with me to do my video as usual. And so again, back to Profusion Cosmetics. This is available at Ross locations, some Walgreens, and sometimes Walmart during Christmas. And I'm petting the dog if you wonder what I'm doing. I do not have a Ross, so I've located mine at a Walgreens that I never go to, and also at a store called Five Below, which I just heard of. The way I heard about Profusion Cosmetics was my best friend, and then also some people on YouTube. Well, actually, my best friend let me know about Five Below, and she had told me there was makeup there. I didn't know it was Profusion at the time, but it is. They sell everything, actually, though. So yeah, I'd heard about it on YouTube and wanted to try it, so I went to their website because there's no sellers near me, and the website was down for like 2 weeks, so I was pretty bummed out. But I had to go to a Walgreens by work that I never go to, and when I purchased some things, I had seen these palettes, and I had picked them up and set them down at least 2 or 3 times. They were $1 a piece. And so I'm like everyone else, I get a little bit weary about stuff that's that cheap. But I just, in the end, I was like, whatever. If it's $2, if you hate it, then give it to someone you know will use it. Love these palettes. When I got home, did I finally associate the fact that this says Profusion, and that's what I had been wanting? Didn't really click, I guess. So I got 2 of them. The one downfall to these is that they are not numbered, and they do not have names. So they're different, but I have no idea, like, when I get in the store, how I'm going to remember which I have and which I don't. So that's a downfall. I like the little sponges in these. I don't normally use these to wear makeup, like, ever. I like them because they're longer. And these are not like the cheapy little sponge ones that, like, sometimes the plastic rips through and cuts your eye. These are, like, spongy as in, like, the Sonia Kashuk or the Beauty Blender sponges. So this is awesome because this is basically what they put on the end of, like, some eyeliner pencils for smudging. These are amazing. I'm going to tell you right now, as far as eyeshadows go, the consistency and texture of these are my absolute favorite overall, over MAC, over anything else. They feel like a cream the entire time. Like, it doesn't feel like, oh, this feels like a cream and then it feels like powder at all. They are so velvety smooth, it's unreal that you won't even believe that it's not a cream eyeshadow. One palette looks like it has just little glitters in it, and that'd be this one. And then you can see that in this one, it's more like just a metallic-y, and all of the colors are gorgeous, and I like them because they look like little Legos. So I went, everyone needs neutral colors, and this one is like the whole spectrum of neutral colors. You've got like a neutral green here, a neutral green here. You've got a few different colors that could change up your highlight above your brown bone. I told you I'm tired, I can't talk, I'm sorry. Brow bone. And then you've got all these different shades of brown and taupe. So I love these. I'm going to go ahead and swatch like one of the lightest colors, and you can see, first of all, the shimmer is gorgeous. And then I'm going to go into the darkest color. And just a few swipes and you can see how pigmented that is. I'm going to zoom in there. And they go on like that. They go on smooth and velvety, and they just, oh, it's just awesome. So then I got a little wild with this one. It's got some really pretty purples, and then like the almost black, and then the yellow is just really unique and gorgeous. And you're not gonna believe this one. Look at that. And even the yellow. See that? Do you hear the dog licking? That's so gross of a sound. Sorry. So, I'm definitely a big fan of these. I will definitely repurchase these. Definitely. So then, imagine how surprised I was and how happy I was to go to Five Below with my best friend. And Five Below Obviously, everything is at $5 or below. It's a really nice store. They have like everything under the sun, including Almay, Maybelline, L'Oreal, all that kind of stuff that you randomly will find in a cheaper dollar store. They sell all the Wet n Wild cosmetics. What else? Wet n Wild. What's the other one? NYC. I did not see there though. But I got super excited because of all kinds of stuff from Profusion Cosmetics. I wanted to try something different aside from just eyeshadows. So this was $5. And how cute is it? It's pink metallic with black felt zebra print. Very nice and convenient little travel size. Magnetic. Closes. And I dropped my pencils that go to it. There are 16 shadows in this, 4 blushes. I like the blushes. They're not the best texture in the world. I would have preferred to sacrifice 2 blushes just to have 2 in the full circle because really it's hard to get a blush brush into those. But you can see that they're, if I could get my finger in it, they're pretty pigmented for a blush. This one's my favorite. It's really kind of a unique color. Corally orangish for summer. This one you could really use for winter. And they come in little domes like that. Same awesome texture and feel to them. And I'll get in the green here and look how pigmented and gorgeous. And then it's got the cute little mirror. I would prefer a bigger mirror, but that honestly would work. If you needed to look at your eyes, you could do that. If you needed to move it down and look at your cheeks, you could do that. And again with the lips, same thing. And then it has 2 of the cutest pencils that I have ever seen in my existence. Oh, and inside the cover here is just some makeup tips. But I love stuff that looks like a book. Oh, and this one, by the way, is called the Profusion Something Else Beauty Book. Can you see that there at the bottom? Yeah. Look how cute the pencils are. They're tiny and thin. These are pretty rough. They're pretty pigmented, but they're pretty rough. They're not really creamy. You can see the black is obviously the eyeliner. The red is obviously the lip liner. But you can have everything. And it's got 4 blushes, 16 shadows, 2 pencils for $5. Who cares if the pencils are rough? You know that we'll find something to use them for. So Profusion Cosmetics. If you have the same problem that I had and you are not able to find them in a store, they're just as cheap online. And it's profusioncosmetics.com, and it is up and running right now. So I really hope that you guys will see this and go and give them a chance. If you're out, please pick it up. It's cheap. If you don't like it, I'm guaranteeing you someone you know will. So I hope you guys will check out Profusion Cosmetics.